Hello there, wonderful world of YouTube. PJ Mills here, and today I'll be reviewing Chevelle's most recent album, Sci-Fi Crimes. I want to start out by saying that this is probably my favorite album cover of 2009. I mean, look at it, it's just so cool. Definitely grabbed my attention and is quite creative. Now let's move on to the music. Chevelle's sound has always kind of centered around really distorted guitars and power chords. Very simple, but it works well. Back in late August when this album came out, I was kind of looking for a good rock album, so I went ahead and picked this one up. Sci-Fi Crimes was definitely a good album, but not nearly as good as Wonder What's Next, which was one of Chevelle's earlier releases. But it is definitely way better than This Type of Thinking Could Do Us In and Vinacera. From the beginning of the album to the end of the album, it's pretty much solid rock songs. Track 7, which is Highland's Apparition, is an acoustic song, but it doesn't really stand out enough to make it seem special. So it really kind of gets lost in all the rock songs. And if you've enjoyed Chevelle's previous work, chances are you will most likely enjoy this album. They don't really stray far from their past works on this album. And as far as the lyrics go, it's like pretty much all the other Chevelle albums. Very cryptic and strange. I mean, I'm sure the lyrics make perfect sense to the person who's writing them, but for me, I mean, what am I supposed to get out of? Revolting man, this sacred chain, brought down to trial. No better man could fail the way. You need it all. Keep close the vein of empty thoughts. The finest river the ravens tend, all along insisting we're worlds away. I mean, the song is really good, but some of the lyrics just seem downright random. I mean, I'm sure it's kind of entertaining trying to figure out what those lyrics mean, but do I really have time for something like that? Oh, and by the way, those lyrics were from track 3, which is Shameful Metaphors. Definitely one of the better songs off this album. I'm gonna go ahead and warn you guys about something. On Chevelle's previous albums, there was a lot of, screaming and stuff. There's pretty much none on this album. So if that's the only reason you like listening to Chevelle, you might not want to buy this album. Alright, my favorite song off Sci-Fi Crimes is going to have to be the last track, which is This Circus. The song is just very well put together. If you don't buy the album, at least download this track. Very good song. My least favorite song off the album is track 5, which is Fell Into Your Shoes. Honestly, I think it's kind of boring and it's just not that good of a song. It's definitely worth skipping. Alright, so I give Sci-Fi Crimes a 7 out of 10. Definitely not a bad score. But there's really nothing incredibly special about this album. A lot of the songs do kind of sound the same, and there's nothing too different from their previous work. But if you do like Chevelle's stuff, it's definitely worth checking out. If you were hoping they'd do something different, no. For the most part, same old, same old. Okay, look, there's the UFO right there. Open up the album, take out the CD. It's gone. Creepy.